Hi! Okay, I'm back and today I'm going to show you guys how to make rosemary infused water and oil. I actually came across this on curlynikki.com and she had an article on there talking about why use rosemary in your hair. And so some of the things that she said that it's good to use rosemary in your hair is because it's good with if you're starting to gray early on. It helps stop premature graying. It helps with a dry scalp or if you have a lot of dandruff issues. It helps with shine and frizz. I mean, it's just a list of things that rosemary helps for your hair. So it's good for hair health and hair growth. It also helps stimulate hair growth as well. So I decided to make my own from the recipe that she had on there, and I'm going to show you guys how I made it. So all you need is, first of all, you need some rosemary. Now this is rosemary. It looks like this. And you can get rosemary in any grocery store, health food store. You can pretty much get it anywhere. A lot of times it's in the produce section where like the mint is in a little rectangle container, like the mint, the basil, all of those. It's usually right there. But I got mine from the health food store and it was only $1.45. So really cheap, because a lot of times if you buy rosemary infused water and oils or whatever in the store, it costs a lot more. So you can make your own for like $2. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is, of course, rosemary. You're going to need water and your choice of oil. So the way that I made the water was that first you have to boil water, and you boil whatever amount of water you want, how much ever you're going to use. You can boil it in the microwave, you can boil it on a pot and on the stove, or you can boil it in a tea kettle. I did mine in my coffee pot. So I just heated up hot water, let it heat up in my coffee pot. Then what you do is, once the water is really hot and it's already boiled, you're going to put in the rosemary leaves. I guess these are leaves or stems. I don't know the exact name for them. So you're going to put the rosemary in there. For a bag like this, I did like half a bag. So all I did was I just put the leaves in here with the water in there, and I just put it back on my coffee maker. Now, if you're boiling it on the stove, you probably want to turn the stove off and just let it sit, because you're going to let it steep for 15 minutes. So you're going to let the rosemary steep in the hot water for 15 minutes. Then after 15 minutes, you're going to take the rosemary out. So you don't want to have any more in the water. Get the rosemary out of the water. And you're going to get a airtight container. I recommend using like mason jars. And you're going to put the water in like a mason jar. And I made a lot of it, so I had a lot of mason jars of these. So I ended up putting mine to store in the refrigerator for later use. So this is what it looks like after I stored it. And I just put my extras in the refrigerator. Now, for my spray bottle, because I wanted to use it as a refresher spray for like every morning. So I put some of the water in my spray bottle, and then because the rosemary has kind of a weird type of smell, I put in mint extract, and I put in some lemon peels because I wanted to give it some sort of scent. And the rosemary doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell good where you want to have it on your hair all day, where you want to be smelling it on your hair all day. So this is how I made my spray bottle. So it has the rosemary water in it. It also has some lemon peels and some mint extract, and it really does smell good because I use it on my kids' hair every morning and they're like, ooh, that smells good. So, but I would recommend, if you're going to use like the lemon peels or whatever, I would recommend taking them out after a few days. So I'm actually going to take these out today because the scent is already in there. So that is just very simple how you make the rosemary water. And I use this every morning to spray on my scalp and my hair. And what you want to do is you want to spray it on your scalp first, and you want to massage it into your scalp because you really want to get it massaged into your scalp. And you don't have to drench your hair with it. Just kind of spray it on just a little bit. And then once I massage my scalp, then I go ahead and do the rest of I spray a little bit on the rest of my hair just to refresh my curls. Now, at first I thought that by putting the mint extract and the lemon in there that it might feel kind of sticky, But it doesn't. It really doesn't. And you don't have to use what I use to put in there. I only used that because that's all I had in the house. And I didn't feel like going to like the health food store and getting some type of scent or, you know, like a vanilla or a lavender or something to put in here. So I just used what I had in my house. Okay, so to make the oil, it is very simple. All you need is, again, some sort of mason jar or airtight container. You can use an oil of your choice. I use grapeseed oil. And then the leaves that you steeped off of the water, save a little bit of those and put them in the oil. So put the oil in a jar and then put the leaves in there. And that's all you do. And then what you're going to do is, once you close it really tight, you're going to put it in a cool, dark corner, closet, whatever, for 2 to 4 weeks. So I put mine in my pantry. You can put it under your sink, in your closet, wherever. But you're going to let it sit for like 2 to 4 weeks. I'm also going to probably add either some mint or some lemon peels to this so that it can smell good when I start to use it. But that is all. So here's the water and here's the oil. Very easy to make, very cheap, and great for hair health. So guys, I hope this helped you. If it did help you, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the video, to my channel. Don't forget to like my Facebook, Fit Natural Belle, and follow me on Instagram. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.